B-O-A-B, baby, we're bums.
So we decided to leave somewhat spontaneously this morning. Here we are, just pulling out. Pulled up the anchor here. Still covered in a lot of poopy mud, but leaving Marathon, headed to Miami, hopefully. We'll see what works out here. Jill's at the helm.
Alright, we're going to Miami. That's the plan right now.
Jill's down here getting some snacks ready.
Alright, why don't you catch him up, Jill, on what just happened?
Well, we were trying to head out from Marathon, and we were doing all right. Got everything topped off and everything, and we came out here, and now our GPS is on the fluke. So if it doesn't like turn on like ASAP, we're gonna have to head back in.
We can't get our GPS heading. It's not finding us. It says we're here, but we're already out of the channel down here, and it's not picking us up. We've cleaned the connection about 5 times with alcohol the best we can. So we're gonna go back, drop anchor, and try to figure out our GPS, unfortunately. Do you have anything to say about this little trip?
It's been a fun little motor adventure. Kind of bummed we're not making it to Miami, but it's what it is.
For the last 2 weeks, we've had mostly strong winds from the east, northeast, and that is not favorable for crossing over to the Bahamas. Michael's doing a little boga, and the high winds here, we're kind of marooned on our boat, don't want to leave it. We've already slipped, or something weird happened in the night, so we're going to be on here today.
Our boga baby.
Boga babe. It's called like fishtailing, I think. They're like underway on anchor. This boat here is. See, he points that way. Now he goes the other way. It's tacking right now. Tacking into the wind. And there it goes the other way. Here is a humongous trawler trying to find their own little place to anchor. It's very tight anchorage here in Boot Key Harbor, so I imagine this was very challenging for them. They gotta pull it back up. Didn't get a good set, maybe. I think you're right. I think they ran aground.
They're not moving.
They ran aground.
Oh, wait. Whoa. Whoa.
No, he's fine. He's fine. Jill, he's fine. Stop. What are you talking about? He's going right behind him. There's nowhere else for him to go. Here they come again for round 2. This ended up working for them, and they were here about 3 or 4 days, and they took off. We are on our way to drop Jill off at the dinghy docks. She's catching the bus into Key West and then catching a plane back to Tampa.
Yep, gotta go take care of some shit.
Can't cut that one out.
I'm amazed how low my blood pressure is just being here.
It goes down, huh? Because you actually take medication.
Yes, I have to. Yeah. Or I apparently don't have to when I'm here.
Alright. Well, we'll see if it goes up when you go
I gotta
back
go
home.
back to reality.
We'll test the experiment.
Yeah.
Jill always had an open-ended invitation, and we originally planned to be in the Bahamas 2 months ago. So she's heading back. She's got to take care of some tenants that are renting out her property. They're having some difficulties there. Also, she has some other adulting responsibilities that need attended to. She needs to go see her doctor. But it's been amazing having Jill here. We wouldn't be here without her, and we will welcome her back when she's ready to come back. Alright, I'm on a Hunter 30. The name of the boat is Dancing Bear with Dylan, the new owner, and Dallas. Just taking a look. We're kind of stuck here in Boot Key. So, just seeing what other people are up to. They're in the process of restoring this Hunter 30. Maybe Dylan could tell us a little more. I've just kind of been checking it out. I think, what'd you guys say? You paid $1 for it?
Paid $1 for it. Right after the hurricane, they said they were done messing around with it.
And it was demasted during the hurricane?
Yeah.
Was it on a mooring ball?
No, it was actually on a private dock over on the Atlantic side.
Okay.
And they actually had the mast down, but their neighbors ended up cutting the mast in half and then took the other half to the garbage, and we could not retrieve that. So we kind of got screwed on that part.
So you got to get a whole new mast. But the first order of business is to get it livable, right?
Yep.
Which...
Coming along.
Yeah. Have you been on boats before?
No, first time.
He's a newbie.
What do you think so far?
I like it. After that first sailing trip, man, I was hooked. So.
He sailed from, where'd you sail from?
Long Island, New York.
Long Island to here.
Build, so yeah, these boys got a lot of work to do. But it's all good, huh?
It's better than mine.
Yeah, I still haven't seen Dallas's boat, but he came out with the boat after Irma too.
Got some seed starting mix. Core, which is basically coconut hulls ground up to form this composite little brick. We're gonna add some water, probably just half of the brick right now. And yeah, it's gonna expand to roughly this much potting soil, and we'll use that to kind of supplement what little dirt that we have, make it go as far as possible.
So we've soaked those for about 10, 11 hours overnight. There's the seeds, there's the 2 trays. So after soaking them, now what are you gonna do?
About to rinse them, strain them through this little French coffee press mesh, and yeah, then we'll throw some dirt in with the compost and sea kelp. But first we gotta rinse these little guys.
Two to 1 buckwheat. What does the 2 to 1 mean?
Oh, that's just today's date.
Oh, 2-1. Gotcha. 5-part salad mix.
Got our specialty Root Zone Dr. Earth organic poop. We're gonna do maybe half a scoop like that.
It's the first thing that goes in. Okay.
Half a scoop right here. And then we're gonna do some seaweed extract, some sea kelp, which we actually have left over.
The original.
From the original.
It still lives on. Sprouts on a boat.
The original planting.
They doubted us.
2 years later.
It takes a while, guys. It takes a while.
And then
Full scoop of seaweed kelp.
just a touch more. Because we've got so much of it. We actually bought a whole nother jar, and then we found this stuff.
And we're gonna go harvest them off the bottom of our boat too today, probably.
Yeah.
Michael's gonna go jump in the cold water and scrape it for us.
I said I would. Suppose I'll do it.
You're not going to.
Whatever. Alright, so we'll stir this up a little bit. You want to keep this on the bottom because this is all the stuff that's going to feed the roots. So we'll put the soil on top, and when the seeds start growing, the roots are just going to go straight for all this goodiness down at the bottom of the tray.
Said about a cup of soil?
Yeah, this is a third cup, so we'll go 1, 2, 3. These are just tiny little trays, so 3. And that's it as far as dirt goes. Kind of even it off here. Don't want to tamp it down. You want it to be nice and easy for the roots to start digging, but we'll level it off a bit. 5-part salad mix. Here we go. It's called spoon casting. Very.
So you just try to spread it evenly on top, basically?
Yeah.
Without
And all the seeds are
packing
so
them down?
sticky. That's easier said than done. But I'll probably comb through it here with my fingers. It seems overcrowded, but they assured that 1 tablespoon was the proper amount.
Okay, so newspapers soaked.
Soaked in water. On top. And this is what's going to continue to water our little seedies while they're hanging out in the darkness. So there's our buckwheat. There's our part salad mix. Alright. Good night, little babies. Grow well.
Here's where we're gonna store everything. We got about 4 gallons of soil, plus that little coconut compact thing that expanded into another couple gallons, right?
Yeah.
So it's about. So we managed to squeeze our food over here, and this will be kind of the sprouting spot. There's the soil, extra trays, the sea kelp is in there. Got the newspapers that are going to be reusable, so we can just keep reusing those. And soil. So everything sprout related is all right there. And we're going to use that for the dark stage. And then for the light stage, we're going to clear out an area right here. This gets a lot of light from the sun. And we'll also experiment with taking them out on the deck, depending on if we're underway or not, which definitely seems to be few and far between lately. We've been posted up on this anchor in the Vortex of Marathon for 2 months now. And we're going to be getting out of here soon. I promise you guys that. Thank you to our patrons, and there's a few of you, you know who you are, who helped us out on our PayPal account. We were able to get a camera finally that has zoom. Up until this point, we've been filming on GoPros only. Now, we can zoom, and that's gonna add quality. This is also HD. It's not a super fancy camera. We can definitely do another upgrade at some point, but it is definitely a step in the right direction. So hopefully we could bring you a little bit more quality footage of the landscape, and this little zoom thing here is gonna make things awesome. Stay tuned to see how the sprouts turn out. We've, as you just saw, just planted our first batch. So should be about a week or so, and we should see how this is all working out. We do plan on leaving Boot Key Harbor. That's what they all say.
These are the tales of Moab.